everybody, and welcome to Versailles, Ohio. Mark Bixler with you here. Glad to be with you on Greenville Public Access Television as well as Adelphia Cable in the Versailles Minster and Salina systems. What a matchup tonight. The Midwest Athletic Conference game of the year. The Versailles Tigers against the St. Henry Redskins. Versailles, both teams 5-0 in the MAC. Versailles undefeated coming into tonight's game at 13-0. A big win last weekend over the Russia Raiders. Tonight, the St. Henry Redskins enter the game at 10-3. As we are just moments away from the introductions. And we also understand that Kyle Gale is going to be given the team ball, a game ball, after breaking the all-time record for points here at Versailles. In just a few moments, we're going to go to public address announcer, one of our announcers, by the way, Scott Ward, who does the PA work here at Versailles.
Versailles Athletic Booster Club is proud to announce the completion of Versailles Alumni Athletic Center.
Just a reminder that if you're not here watching the game, this is the only place you're going to be able to see it.
To show on a wide scale this project included, if you would make a donation of time, labor,
It's looking at the MAC.
please stand as a group.
Versailles, St. Henry, New Bremen,
Thank you.
Minster having great As we said, Versailles at 13-0, St. Henry at 10-3. But right now, let's go to PA announcer Scott Ward.
Career scoring record of 1,393 points, previously held by Jason Turner. Kyle currently stands at 1,441 points. At this time, we would like to congratulate Kyle as Jason presents him with the game ball. Congratulations, Kyle.
Right now, let's break before the starting lineups. Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance, located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear, located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. And we're back here at Versailles, and right now let's go back to Scott Ward, the Versailles PA announcer.
A 6'4" senior, number 11, Brian Post. A 6'5" junior, number 14, Nate Stahl. A 6'4" junior, number 15, Ross Niekamp. A 6' senior, number 23, Jeremy Schwederman. And a 6'9" sophomore, number 41, Kirk Hulsman. The Redskins are coached by Mr. Joe Niekamp. And And now for the Versailles Tigers. A 6'1" senior, number 12, Ben Shappy. A 6'1" senior, number 13, Kyle Gale. A 6'4" junior, number 15, Joe Shardo. A 6'1" senior, number 22, Ryan McNeilin. And a 6'5" senior, number 44, Bart Schmitz. The Tigers are coached by Mr. Roger McEldowney.
And we are just moments away from the opening tip-off here for this Midwest Athletic Conference matchup between the visitors from St. Henry and the host Versailles Tigers. Just want to remind you that those of you watching tonight's game on Adelphia Cable or on GPAT, those helping underwrite tonight's ball game, go in and say something to them. Give them a big thank you, and also you might want to patronize them as well, as the opening tip is controlled by St. Henry. Schwederman gives it off to number 11, Brian Post. That's Yulesman out top from the free throw line, gives it onto the wing. Driving was Ross Niekamp for two, and St. Henry off to a 2-0 lead. Gale takes the pass as Versailles breaks the press. Gale with it. Thought about the three. Shardo drives into the lane. Schmitz has it deflected. McNeilin. Out top it goes. Gale for three. Does not go as Yulesman grabs the rebound for St. Henry. Schwederman into the front court. Gives it off as number 11, Brian Post for three. And St. Henry off to the quick 5-0 lead. Versailles Schmitz takes the pass and the whistle and a foul. Post picking up the foul, his first, the team's first. Gale. Inbounds pass goes to Shappy. Shappy has it swiped. Ahead it goes to Post. Post uses the basket to block off the defender. And St. Henry off to a quick 7-0 lead. That is deflected, and it is Versailles that turns it over. Schwederman into the front court. And a whistle against Schmitz, the foul. And it'll be a common foul. Inbounds pass goes to Post. Post looking inside, nothing there. He brings it out to Yuleskamp. Schwederman with it. Niekamp. In the middle, Post has it tipped by Shardo. Gale. Moves it up to Shappy. The skip pass to McNeilin. Low post it goes. Shardo. The fadeaway jumper has it tipped. Schwederman gets it into the front court. Post. Brings it back out. Stahl with it. And stepping in is Gale. Check that, Shardo with the steal. Gale being hounded, drives baseline, puts it up off the glass, gets his own rebound, and has it stripped up. And it is Niekamp that comes away with it, or check that, Stahl. Schwederman. Skip pass as it's picked off by Shardo. Shardo gives it to Shappy. Underneath to Schmitz, nice pass, couldn't get it to go. Whistle and a foul, and it's going to go on Schmitz, and I believe that is his second. Joe Niekamp wanting a flagrant intentional foul. A timeout taken by Versailles. St. Henry with 5:30 remaining, leading it over the Tigers of Versailles 7-0.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by Bixler Video Productions.
And we welcome you back to Versailles, where the St. Henry Redskins leading the Versailles Tigers here 7-0. Versailles undefeated at 13-0. St. Henry at 10-3. Both undefeated in the MAC at 5-0. This kind of reminds me of a couple years ago making the trip up to Kalida when St. Henry battled the Wildcats. Kalida jumped out to a quick lead. In fact, led 34-10 at the half. Schwederman being guarded by Gale. Hulsman takes the pass, gives it off to Stahl. Stahl back to Hulsman. Goes in for the dunk, but it is tipped. Niekamp can't get it to go. The rebound to Hulsman. He puts it up, too strong, battling for it. Schmitz. And this is going to be a physical ball game. As the St. Henry fans not happy, the long-range three does not go. The rebound is Schwederman, the long rebound, as Gale tries to tip it from behind. Inside, Hulsman has it tipped away. Versailles with the steal. Gale gets it into the front court, gets it off to McNeelan. McNeelan to Shappy. The three-pointer does not go. The rebound is to Post. Schwederman into the front court. Drives down the lane, and he is called for traveling. Now the inbounds pass taken by Versailles as McNeelan gets the ball off to Shappy. Paulus in the ball game. The reverse, good. Shappy. And Versailles on the scoreboard. It's a 7-2 ball game. Schwederman into the front court, being guarded by Gale. Steve Sutter in the ball game for St. Henry. Sutter from the free throw line. Cannot get it to go, and it's battled for. And the foul is going to go on Niekamp. His first, 3:48 remains, 7-2. Versailles trailing St. Henry. Mark Bixler, glad to be with you. Bixler Video Productions, a division of Bixler Media. Whistle on a foul. There's the foul going against Jared Stahman. Shardo will trigger it in for Versailles as Gale takes the pass. This is a very explosive Versailles team, but St. Henry playing very well as well. Nice reverse by Shardo, but couldn't get it to drop. He lit up for 42 the other night, coming within 3 points of tying the record. Sutter couldn't get it to go. Paulus the rebound. Quickly, McNeelan gets it into the front court. McNeelan drives, puts it up, whistle. The foul going against Niekamp. Mike Morris still holding the record for most points in a game for Versailles. 45 as McNeelan gets that basket, and it's a 7-3 ball game with 3:16 remaining here in the opening quarter. Second one rattles around and drops. And Versailles within 3 as they are on a 4-0 run right now after St. Henry opened the game with 7 in a row. Stahl will trigger it in. The inbounds pass taken by Schwieterman. Stahl to Sutter. Stahman rather, Yulesman. Stahman fires for 3, skips across the rim. The long rebound chased down by Schwieterman. Schwieterman gives it to Stahl. Stahl fires, left it short. Borchers with the rebound for Versailles. The Tigers on the attack. In the lane, can't get it to go. The rebound, it's kicked out of bounds, and it's going to be Versailles basketball. As Joe Niekamp applauds his team's effort. Well, a packed house here tonight. Gale takes the inbounds pass. Drives in the lane, puts up the floater, bounces around and goes. And a foul. The basket's going to count, but Shardo is guilty of the foul. His first. And it's a 1-point ball game right now. It's 7-6. Schwieterman works it into the front court. Stahman gives it out to Sutter. Sutter out between the circles. Stahman with it now on the wing. Stahl brings it right side. Low post that goes to Sutter. Sutter looks to make a move against Schmitz. Can't get it to go as Gale grabs the rebound and pushes it into the front court. Gale drives into the lane, dishes it out for Borchers for 3. Does not go. The rebound to Yulesman as he'll get it off to Schwieterman and gets it into the front court. Stahman, Yulesman, Stahl, underneath Sutter. Sutter gets it to drop, and St. Henry back up by 3 at 9-6. A minute 45 remains. Shardo picks up the dribble, gets the ball up court. Gale tries to dish it off, and it is saved back in to St. Henry. Schwieterman into the front court as we approach the minute mark. A minute and a half, actually. Yulesman intended for Sutter, but a little too strong as Gale comes up with the turnover. Gale with it out, drives into the lane, pulls up the left wing jumper, left it short. The rebound is to Schwieterman as he'll get it into the front court, being hounded by Gale. A pick set against Gale. Sutter out top to Stahman. Well, that intended for Yulesman, but it's picked off. Gale goes in, and the blocking foul. And they say Gale was in the act of shooting, so he's going to get 2. Nine, 6, 52 ticks remaining on the clock. St. Henry leading Versailles here in this key Midwest Athletic Conference matchup. Both teams undefeated at 5-0. Well, Gale can't get that one to go. He will get the second. Now, just a reminder that a week from tonight, we'll be in Fort Laramie when the Russia Raiders take on the Fort Laramie Redskins. Gale can't get that to go either as Stahl grabs the rebound. That's a familiar name for St. Henry. These are two schools that you'll hear common names every year. In the lane, the basket is good. Post with that basket, and the lead is back to 5 at 11-6. Shappy, skip pass. McNeilin open for three, cannot get it, and Versailles is ice cold from three-point land right now. Post tries to get it inside, and it's deflected out of bounds off of Versailles. It will be St. Henry basketball with 9 ticks remaining. 11-6. Sweeterman takes the inbounds pass. They hit Post coming inbounds, cannot get it to drop. Gale with 4 seconds. Check that, not Gale, as that shot at the buzzer does not go. Adam Bargy couldn't get it to go. We've completed 1 quarter of play here at Versailles with St. Henry leading 11-6.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
And we welcome you back here to Versailles. St. Henry leading the Tigers here in this Midwest Athletic Conference game, 11-6, as we head to the second 8 minutes of play. Versailles with possession as Gale gets it into the front court. Chardo gets it back off from McNeilin, and Chardo with the lay-in. And it's 11-8, so Versailles creeping back in this. They got it down to 1. It's 7-6. Post looks to drive, spins in the lane, puts up the floater, good. Schmitz gets past Sutter and lays it in. And it's 13-10. Sutter, Post, gets it back. They try to get it inside, whistle. Schmitz is called for a foul. After the steal, Schmitz whistled for a push. And it will remain St. Henry basketball. 7:17 remaining, a 3-point game, 13-10. Schmitz with 3 fouls. Stahman hits Post down the lane, gets it off to Stahl, and it's taken away, and Post with the steal, the lay-in, couldn't get it to go, could not finish after the steal. And Versailles, boy, if he can hit a 3, Gale. We're tied at 13. Post has it out top, Stahl. Stahman with it, tries to go low post. Sutter goes up with it. He is fouled. Paulus, I believe, is going to be guilty of that. And Sutter will go to the charity stripe to get 2. Well, we're tied at 13 with 6:35 remaining here in this first half of play. We're in the second quarter. The first free throw bangs off the front of the rim. Does not go, but Suter was in the act of shooting, so he'll get the second. We're tied at 13. The second free throw is on the way, and this is in and out as Paulus grabs the rebound for Versailles. Gale Pushes it up court, looks to drive the runner. He is fouled. Neal will go to the charity stripe to get 2 free throws. First one is on the way, good, and Versailles has their first lead of the night at 14-13. Well, as you can tell, not very many empty seats, if any at all. That free throw is good. Versailles leading it by 2 right now, 15-13, as Schwieterman takes the inbounds pass. Versailles drops off with their full court pressure. Schwieterman looks inside, picks up his dribble, nothing there. Ross Niekamp with the three-pointer, and St. Henry back in front by 1 at 16-15. Schmitz gets the ball to Gale. Gale from downtown Versailles, good. And Versailles answers. Gale answered with the 3. Niekamp looks inside, it's tipped away. Shardo comes up with a steal. Shappy back to Shardo. Shardo drives down the lane, off the glass. It's not going to count. An offensive foul. That is Shardo's second. Paul Borchers checking in, replacing Joe Shardo. Schwieterman works it into the front court. Versailles leading it by a deuce right now at 18-16. Yulesman gives the ball off. That's Andrew Yulesman with it right now. Yulesman on the baseline, puts it up, and Paulus is called for the foul. And I believe that is his second. That free throw does not go. 5:16 remaining. 18-16. Versailles leading it by a deuce. Yulesman at the charity stripe. A free throw on the way, and it rattles through. It's a one-point ball game as Borchers the three-pointer rattles out, does not go. The rebound is to St. Henry. Niekamp gives the ball off to Schwieterman. Schwieterman looks to drive, cut off, picks up his dribble. Stahl from the free throw line, buries it. And St. Henry back in front, 19-18. Gale gets it into the front court. And Schwieterman comes up with a steal. Schwieterman to Andrew Yulesman, picks up his dribble. Gets it back out. Three-point attempt, left it short. Paulus with the rebound, and Versailles off and running. Gale fires another long-range three-pointer, couldn't get it to go. The rebound to St. Henry. And Joe Niekamp wanting a timeout, a 30-second timeout is what he's going to take. We'll take one as well. Right now, we've got a ball game. Versailles trailing St. Henry 19-18.
Helping bring you this event, the Maid-Rite Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by Bixler Video Productions.
Welcome back to Versailles as Brian Post ready to trigger it in as Jeremy Schwederman will take the inbounds pass. 4:15 remains in the second quarter. 19-18. St. Henry leading this by a point. Post gives it to high post. Schwederman there. Niekamp fires, cannot get it to go. The rebound to Stahl. Stahl left it short. And the whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Stahl as Shappy grabbing the rebound. That the 8th team foul. And Versailles getting the bonus. Ben Shappy will be at the charity stripe. A chance to tie this up. First one doesn't go. And as a result, he won't get the back end, as that was a 1-and-1. Schwederman gets it into the front court. Gets it off to Niekamp. They leave him open for three. Bounces high as Shardo back into the ball game. Grabs the long rebound. Shappy to Shardo. Gets it back to Gale. Gale being guarded by Schwederman. And he boots the ball. That shot by Niekamp doesn't go. Versailles with the rebound. Gale. Out top it goes. The three-pointer is good by Shappy. And Versailles back up by a deuce. Stahl gives it off to Schwederman, to Yulesman. Yulesman spins, fires, and he gets the roll. Quickly the other direction. Shappy puts it up. He can't get it to go. And the rebound to St. Henry. 21 all as Stahl fires, cannot get it, gets his own rebound. The putback will not go. The rebound is to Shardo. Shardo pulls up from the wing. He buries it. And Versailles up by a deuce right now at 23-21. The lob goes to Yulesman. Yulesman. Stahl fires the three. Good. And just like that, St. Henry back up by one, 24-23 with 2:11 remaining. Inside it goes. Paulus. Block. Let's see what he calls. They say he got him with the body. St. Henry fans thinking he got all ball, and he may have got all ball, but the officials say he got him with the body. Paulus gets the free throw to go. Paulus with an opportunity to give Versailles the 1-point lead again. Bounces high and through. As Paul Borchers checking back in. Kevin Paulus will take a seat. 2:06 remaining. Versailles by a point right now at 25-24. Niekamp can't get it to go, and the loose ball. Versailles Shardo comes out with it. Underneath, two more. McNeilon with the basket. And Versailles leading it by 3 at 27-24. Niekamp Whistle, and traveling is called. And Joe Niekamp wanting another 30-second timeout. Niekamp senses Versailles ready to go on a roll. Already up by 3, a minute 35 remaining. We'll take one as well. It's Versailles 27, St. Henry 24.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
And we welcome you back here to Versailles. It's a 27-24 lead for the Tigers as Gale gets it across midcourt. And it looks like Versailles is going to pull it out. Milk some time off this clock here, the remainder of the first half. And their call over and back. Versailles wanting the ball being tapped. The official didn't see it that way. Schwederman, he'll bring it out, and it's not Versailles that has to force the action. They have the lead. It's St. Henry that has to force the action. Schwederman has as he dishes it off to Niekamp, back to Schwederman. Schwederman to Niekamp, 38 seconds. Schwederman gets it back. Hulsman, the three-pointer by Niekamp doesn't go. And Sutter with the offensive rebound and put back, and it's a one-point ball game. Gale, as we are at 20 seconds. Let's see what Versailles comes up with here. Shappy looks to drive. Bargy picks up the dribble. Finally gets Borchers. 2 seconds. He drives down the lane. And the first half comes to an end, but Versailles trailing 11-6 at the end of one. They come back. They lead it at the half, 27-26. And we welcome you back here to Versailles, a 27-26 lead for the Tigers over the St. Henry Redskins. As we said, probably the key Midwest Athletic Conference game of the year. Both teams 5-0 in MAC play. Versailles coming in at 13-0 overall. St. Henry at 10-3. Let's run down the unofficial scoring here tonight. First off, for the visitors from St. Henry, Nate Stahl with 5, Ross Niekamp with 5, Kurt Hulsman with 3, Steve Sutter with 4, and leading the way for the Redskins, Brian Post with 9. For the host Versailles Tigers, Ben Shappy with 5, Joe Shardo with 4, Ryan McNeilin 4, Kevin Paulus 2, Bart Schmitz with 2, and leading the way for Versailles, Kyle Gale unofficially with 10 points. We'll be back with the tip-off. Well, actually, not the tip-off, but the start of the third quarter in just a moment.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by Bixler Video Productions.
And we're back here at Versailles, 27-26 the score as the third quarter just about ready to get underway. St. Henry with the opening possession. And a near steal. In fact, it is. Gale gets it off to McNeilin for two. Versailles leading at 29-26. Schwederman gets it into the front court. Versailles ranks second in the state, right behind North College Hill. Niekamp fires for three, couldn't get it to go, and Post. Check that. Post picks up the foul, his second, team's first. St. Henry applying full court pressure here in this first possession of the third quarter. McNeilin to Schmitz, too strong, couldn't get it to go. The rebound to St. Henry. Schmitz knew he was going to had to go up against Yulesman. As that's deflected, it's going to stay with St. Henry. Difficult spot to put the ball in play as Stahl will trigger it in for the Redskins. Niekamp gets it back to Stahl. Stahl just inside the arc, fires, left it short. As that is deflected, Shardo, and Schwederman picks up that foul. That'll be the team's second. That is his second, by the way. Shardo will trigger it in for the Tigers as Gale takes the inbounds pass. McNeilin goes low post. Shardo left that one short. The rebound is to Stahl, and Schwederman gets it into the front court now for the Redskins. Down the lane, Yulesman has it tipped, but McNeilin guilty of the foul. Common foul, that's just the team's first, so St. Henry will trigger it in underneath their own basket. Trailing by 3, 29-26. They have not scored here in a minute 20 that we played in the second half. Yulesman gives the ball off post on the wing. Stahl to Schwederman, low underneath, cannot get it to go, and the rebound is to Gale as Gale gets it into the front court. Gale for three, Shappy cannot get it to go. Yulesman with the rebound, and the rebound, he gets it off as Schwederman will work it into the front court. Stahl to Yulesman. That shot does not go. The rebound to Stahl. Stahl drives baseline, cut off. Yulesman gets it back. And now Post brings it out as he sets the offense up at the top of the key. Niekamp looks to drive, cut off, and he tries to muscle it up. And the foul is going to go on McNeilin. Niekamp will be there shooting two at the charity stripe. 5:45 remaining. We've played 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and St. Henry has yet to dent the scoreboard here in the second half until now as Niekamp gets the free throw. And it's a 1-point ball game. Shooting into that sea of orange balloons, Niekamp gets it to drop. It's a 1-point ball game. McNeilon hits the ball to Shappy, baseline Schmitz. Shardo from the top of the key, does not go. The rebound to St. Henry. Niekamp pushes it up into the front court. Sutter lobs it into Yulesman. And it is lost. Yulesman just a little too tall for Yulesman as he was trying to come up with it backpedaling. And instead, a turnover by the Redskins. Gale, Shappy, McNeilon has it now. Shardo takes it right up against Sutter. He fires, cannot get it to go. McNeilon loses it. And the Redskins, Sutter comes up with it as Schwieterman goes and gets the ball, and he'll push it into the front court. Off the glass, Niekamp. St. Henry on a 4-0 run as they have taken the lead 30-29. Gale open for the three, does not go. The long rebound. Yulesman comes up with it. Schwieterman to post, the skip pass. The three-pointer is good. Niekamp. And St. Henry is lighting it up right now. They are on a 7-0 run, trailing 29-26. They now lead 33-29 with 4:19 remaining.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
Back here at St. Henry as Gale takes the inbounds pass, and right away, Post picks up the foul. And that is his third as Nate Stahl checks back in, replacing Baran Post. Gale gets it off to Shardo. Into the front court. That's Shappy. That pass is deflected, but Shappy gets it back. McNeilon drives, puts up the runner. And he's going to go to the free throw line to get two. As Niekamp picks up the foul. And McNeilon's going to get two throws. 4:02 remaining. McNeilon's first one rattles around and drops through, and it's a three-point ball game again, 33-30. Stahman replacing Niekamp. That free throw is good, and it's a two-point game, 33-31. Sutter picks up his dribble, finally gets it off to Schwieterman. We're under 4 minutes now, 3:50 and counting down. Schwieterman, top of the key, gives it off to Stahl. Stahl goes low post to Sutter. Stahman for three, cannot get it. Paulus with the rebound. Shardo pushes it up to Gale as Gale looks to drive, and he loses it out of bounds. And it's going to be St. Henry ball. And the Redskins put it in play, leading it by a deuce right now as we're under the 3.5-minute mark. Sutter gives the ball off to Stahl. Stahl gets it on the wing. Stahman has it out top. Schwieterman on the right wing now. Back to Stahl. Schwieterman for three. Looked like a pass to Shardo as he pushes it up to Gale. Gale looks to drive into the lane. Nice pass underneath, and it is good. Paulus, or check that, Shappy with the basket. And we're knotted up at 33. Sutter, good anticipation by Shardo as Stahman fired for the three, couldn't get it to go. As McNeilon grabs the rebound, and Versailles with an opportunity to retake the lead here in this third quarter. McNeilon backing his way into the lane, brings it back out. Gale. Paulus gets it to McNeilon, right side through Gale's hands. And the turnover, giving it back to St. Henry with 2:22 remaining. Schwieterman gets the ball off to Stahman, and Sutter gets it into the front court. Picking up his dribble, lost it. Gale comes up with a steal. Underneath, nice pass to Shardo. It will not go, but gets the tap in. 35-33. We've got a battle here for this one. And 10 seconds. The turnover, giving it back to Versailles. A timeout taken by Joe Niekamp. With 1:53 remaining, St. Henry finds themselves down to Versailles by 2.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
Back here at Versailles, Versailles with the ball, leading it by 2 as Gale has it top of the key. Underneath, Shardo with the hook, good. And the lead for 37-33 as Versailles applying some full court pressure, and I tell you what, St. Henry has had their trouble with it. Yulesman. Nate Stahl for three, doesn't go. Yulesman grabs the rebound as Schwieterman gets it out between the circles. Niekamp back to Schwieterman to Niekamp. They try to get it into Yulesman, but Shardo with the steal, and that is deflected but saved in. And the basket is good. Shappy. And Versailles has extended it to a 6-point lead, the biggest lead by the Tigers. St. Henry led by 7. Right now, 39-33, Versailles with the lead. Underneath, Yulesman. The reverse cannot get it to go, and we've got a jump ball on the alternating possession. It should be St. Henry basketball. Tell you what, this is the third year we've been doing this, and that is probably, this is the most animated I think I've ever seen Joe Niekamp. Bad Bargy gets the ball to Shardo. Open for three. Good! 42-33 as St. Henry has opened up, or Versailles has opened up a 9-point lead, and Joe Niekamp is trying to stop the bleeding, taking another full timeout with 16 seconds remaining.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
And we welcome you back here to Versailles. St. Henry taking that timeout, a 13-0 run by Versailles. It was 33-29. And with 16 seconds remaining, see what kind of a set play Joe Niekamp has designed to end the third quarter of play. Yulesman picks up his dribble. Schwieterman fires up a three. That does not go, and the third quarter has closed, and boy, what a quarter by Versailles. Leading at 27-6, 26 at the half. They now lead it by 9, 42-33.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by M. Bixler Video Productions.
Back here at Versailles, a 42-33 lead. St. Henry led this 33-29. Only before Versailles went on a 13-0 run as Yulesman can't get it, but gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in. And that ends that run, but it's still 42-35, a 7-point difference. Shardo gives the ball to Borchers, back to Shardo. McNeelan, Borchers from the wing, buries it. 44-35, 7:24 remaining. Schwederman, high post, it goes to Yulesman. Out, as that is Niekamp. Schwederman to Niekamp. Yulesman, high post, the turnaround jumper, rattles around through. And Kurt Yulesman with a couple baskets here in this fourth quarter, keeping St. Henry right in the thick of things. Shappy for three, couldn't get that one to go. Paulus with the rebound, gets it out to Borchers. Underneath, oh my, he had Paulus all alone. Couldn't come up with it. The turnover giving it back to St. Henry. Sutter, and it's going to be a foul called against Paulus. Well, they called it on McNeilon. Must have been away from the ball. I didn't see it. And anyway, St. Henry with possession. Schwederman gets it back out to Niekamp. Niekamp, the baseline runner, skips across the rim. Schmitz with the rebound, and McNeilon will get it into the front court as he'll get it back out to Gale, and they'll set the offense up. McNeilon. And Shappy can't get it. The tip by Shardo would not go as Schwederman with the rebound. Loose ball. Versailles comes up with it. Shardo for three. It won't go. The rebound to St. Henry. And off to the races. Yulesman lays it in for two. Back to a 5-point game, 44-39. And I tell you what, the way it's looking, Joe Shardo sucking air. And Shardo picks up the foul. And that is his, check that, it's not Shardo, but rather Niekamp. Shardo's leaving it all on the floor here tonight as Gale takes the inbounds pass. Nice back door. Shappy with the lay-in. Sutter for three from the top of the key. Couldn't get it. The rebound to Schmitz. Gale, as they'll set up the offense as we have 5 minutes remaining. Shardo. McNeilon, Shappy to Shardo. Nice pass to Schmitz. Good. 9-point lead again, 48-39. Schwederman has it out top. Post. High post, it goes to Sutter. Thought about taking the shot. Doesn't. Post. Skip pass, it goes to Stahl. Stahl to Yulesman, the baseline jumper, and Yulesman, Kurt Yulesman, has come alive here in this fourth quarter of play as it's back to a 7-point ball game. Schmitz underneath has it blocked. Yulesman with the block as Schwederman pushes it into the front court. Schwederman, Sutter, Stahl for three, it won't go. Sutter with the rebound and a whistle, and it's going to go on Schmitz. That is a common foul. Stahl will trigger it in for the Redskins. Yulesman with the long outlet. Post, gives it back to Yulesman, top of the key. Schwederman on the wing, gives it up to Post. Top of the key, Sutter. Stahl thought about it, drives into the lane, puts it up, has it blocked. Buddy chases it down, and St. Henry remains with the possession. Stahl with it in the corner, brings it out to Yulesman. Post looks to drive into the lane, cut off. Schwieterman gets it back. Mulesman underneath, whistle. And what do we have? It's a foul. And I believe it's going to be on Chappie. Check that. It's on Schmitz. And that is number 5. Schmitz gets a nice standing ovation, as it looks like Paulus is going to check in for Versailles. And it looks like Stahl will trigger it in. Sutter takes the inbounds pass. Gives it off to Mulesman, top of the key. Stahl. Inside, Sutter with the leaner. Count it. Well, if you think this one's over, forget it. 48-43. Shardo picking up his third. Sutter at the charity stripe. A chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Again into that sea of orange balloons waving behind the backboard. As that free throw is good, and it's a 4-point ball game, 48-44. St. Henry is not going to go away. Shardo. McNeilon gets the ball to Chappie as they'll set it up. Shardo to Gale. Shardo to McNeilon. Gale gets it back, being hounded by Schwieterman. And it's tipped, but Chappie comes up with it, looks to drive into the lane, dishes it out. McNeilon for 3, cannot get it to go. Sutter with the rebound. And Schwieterman with a chance to make this a 2-point ball game, maybe even 1. Sutter looks to drive, drives down the lane. He is fouled. And what a big foul. That's going to put St. Henry into the bonus. Gale picking up the foul. And Sutter, who has come up big from the charity stripe tonight, making another trip. The first is good. That's a 3-point ball game, 48-45. Second one is on the way, and it's good as well. St. Henry back to within a deuce. Well, this is a game of runs, a whistle, and Schwieterman is called for the foul. And that is the 6th. So from here on out, Versailles will be in the bonus as well. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Oh, when Versailles was leading by 9 at 42-33. In the middle of that 13-0 run. It looked like Versailles was going to run away with it, but St. Henry not. Well, there's no quit in these Redskins, let me put it that way. Versailles with possession. Well, a reminder that next week on the Versailles and Minster systems, we'll have the Fort Laramie-Russia matchup. What could decide the Shelby County Athletic League. Of course, a lot depends on what takes place tonight. Fort Laramie's playing at Fairlawn. And Kyle Gale will go to the charity stripe, getting 2. As that foul going against Sweeterman, his 4th, as he's picked up 2 quick ones. Joe Niekamp not happy. And Gale at the charity stripe getting the 2 throws. He can't get the first. This has not been one of Kyle Gale's better performances. As apparently Sutter with some blood. And he will take a seat. Free throw is good. And it's a 3-point ball game. Sweeterman takes the inbounds pass. In a hurry into the front court. Numbers weren't there, so he pulls it back out. We approach the 2-minute mark here. A 3-point lead for Versailles. Yulesman gives it off to Stahl. Sweeterman. Stahl has it as he takes a pass from Niekamp. The runner in the lane will not go, and a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be on Ryan McNeilon. And that is his 4th. Well, both teams with some players in foul trouble right now. A minute 44 remains. Brian Post at the charity stripe trying to make this a 2-point game right now. And he does. 49-47. We've had some good ones here of late, especially on Adelphia Cable. The second is also good, and it's a 1-point game. The inbounds pass goes to McNeilon. Shardo gets it back to Gale. Gale gets it into the front court. Underneath, Paulus. And a whistle and a timeout taken by Versailles with a minute and a half remaining, a 30-second timeout taken. And would not be at all surprised if this game were to go overtime. A minute and a half remains. 49-48, Versailles by a point. Versailles will have possession. Not the easiest place to put it in play. Gale will trigger it in for the Tigers. The pass goes into McNeilon. Shappy looks to drive, and it's deflected out of bounds. And a timeout taken by St. Henry. They were able to get the timeout called with a minute 22 remaining. We'll take one as well. Versailles leading it by a point, 49-48.
Helping bring you this event, the Maid-Rite Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance, located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear, located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by Bixler Video Productions.
Back here at Versailles, the Tigers clinging to a 1-point lead over the St. Henry Redskins as Stahl will trigger it in. Niekamp takes the inbounds pass. Schwederman being guarded by Gale. Yulesman gets it off to Sutter. Schwederman will bring it out as we are under a minute. Inside it goes. Sutter backs his way in. It's blocked. And it will be St. Henry basketball. (49-48). 50 seconds is all that remains. Stahl. It's at the Niekamp. Sutter. Schwederman. Sutter looks to drive. Count the basket, and he's fouled. 36 seconds remaining. Sutter will be at the free throw line. The lead is 1, 50-49. Well, with 36 seconds remaining, even if Sutter makes this, that really sets up an overtime. He can't get it to go. Gale, hold on to your hat. Gale gets the ball to McNeilin. Low post, Shardo for 2. 17 seconds, 51-50. Schwederman. Sutter has it underneath, picked off by Gale. 5 seconds remaining. A full timeout with 5 ticks remaining. We'll take it here. 51-50 Versailles leading this over St. Henry.
Helping bring you this event, the Maid-Rite Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville, by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by Bixler Video Productions.
And we welcome you back here to Versailles, 51-50. There's 5 seconds remaining. You can bet St. Henry, as you can see, they're applying full court pressure. They've got to get it inbounds. Schwederman fouled McNeilin. And that will be it for Schwederman. as Joe Niekamp has to decide who will replace Jeremy Schwieterman. Four seconds is all that's left here tonight. And it looks like Jared Stahman will check in. Ryan McNeilin will go to the free throw line. I've seen stranger things happen. If St. Henry can get a good look, this game, it's not out of the question of an overtime, but McNeilin's got to hit both free throws. First one is no good. They got to get it down quick. The shot, they don't get it off. Versailles remains undefeated. They improved to 14-0 and 6-0 in the MAC. St. Henry falls to 5-1 and 10-4. We'll be back and take a look at the unofficial scoring and wrap it up here from Versailles in just a moment.
Helping bring you this event, the Made Right Sandwich Shop, located on North Broadway in Greenville by the Ansonia Lumber Company on Main Street in Ansonia, Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home located in Brookville, Greenville National Bank with several locations in Darke County, by Cox Insurance located in Ansonia and Greenville, by Homestretch Sportswear located in St. Henry and Wapakoneta, and by Bixler Video Productions. Helping bring you this event, by Oliver Floyd Funeral Home in Greenville, Montage Cafe on Broadway in Greenville, by McCain Painting Incorporated, located in Greenville, by Osgood State Bank, located in Osgood, Family Health Services in Greenville, Arcanum, Versailles, and New Madison, by State Farm Insurance, your agent Jim Gable, and by Bixler Video Productions.
And we welcome you back here to Versailles, where the Tigers have squeaked out a 51-50 win over the St. Henry Redskins to remain undefeated in Midwest Athletic Conference. The Versailles win hands St. Henry their first loss in MAC play. Versailles now 6-0, St. Henry at 5-1. St. Henry falls to 10-4, and Versailles improves to 14-0. Let's run down the unofficial scoring here tonight. First off, for the visitors from St. Henry, Brian Post with 11, Nate Stahl with 5, Kurt Uhlsman with 11, and Steve Sutter with 11. Leading the way for the Redskins, Ross Niekamp with 12 points. For the Versailles Tigers, Paul Borchers with 2, Ben Shappy with 11, Kyle Gale with 11, Ryan McNeilin 8, Kevin Paulus with 2, and Bart Schmitz with 4. And leading the way for the Versailles Tigers, Joe Shardo with 13. A reminder, coming up tomorrow, we'll be taping the Versailles at Greenville girls basketball game. That's a game that you'll be able to see on Greenville Public Access Television as well as Adelphia Cable. And a reminder that next Friday night, we will be at Fort Laramie when the Fort Laramie Redskins host the Russia Raiders in a key Shelby County Athletic League matchup. And of course, how key, it depends on what happens tonight. Fort Laramie is at Fairlawn, and that's not an easy place to play, but that should be a great game. But if Fort Laramie is knocked off, then that brings them back to the pack. Right now, 2 games behind is Fairlawn and Russia. But if Fort Laramie can knock off the Jets of Fairlawn can knock off Fort Laramie tonight, then that means Fort Laramie would have 2 losses in the league. So that would bring them right back to the pack. Should be a great matchup anyway, regardless of what happens tonight. Again, the final score here from Versailles. Versailles remains undefeated. They improved to 14-0 and 6-0 in the MAC, the Midwest Athletic Conference, with a 51-50 win over the St. Henry Redskins, who fall to 5-1 in the MAC and 10-4 overall. For Bixler Video Productions, a division of Bixler Media, I'm Mark Bixler. Until next time, so long, everybody.